That I was thinking about as I was going through the book is how long would you say you can effectively strength train without needing guidance from a personal trainer? Or what would you, when, what issues would you run into that necessitate the intervention of a skilled personal trainer? Like at what
Yeah,
point
and
do you need a trainer, basically?
yeah, I think it depends on the individual, right? What they want to
Hmm.
accomplish, the timeline of that goal,
Hmm.
and where they may be falling short. And I think that last bit is the most important, right? Because, we again, like I said earlier with the, my accountant example, like we hire an accountant because we're falling short in our ability to manage the legalities of our finances and keep that on track. So we stay within the rules of what we need to stay within, the framework we need to stay within, and to stay accountable to someone to get those things done,
Hmm.
right? So that's sort of the same thing with the trainer is, okay, are we falling short with accountability? Are we falling to getting into the gym? Okay, well, the trainer can help you through set appointments or accountability to get into the gym on a consistent basis. And
Hmm.
then, if you're falling short with how to do things, okay, a trainer's there to help you with that. If you're doing those first two things, but you can't quite push yourself as hard as you need to in the gym, you kind of fall short in each session to get you where you want to go. The trainer's there to help kind of fix that, right? So
Hmm.
it's very individual, right? And I think meeting people where they're at is the most important thing within that relationship, because everyone's going to come to you for a different reason. Some people are there. I've had clients throughout my career that otherwise could do everything themselves always, right? They're very
Hmm.
smart and they've been doing it for a long time. But a place they fall short is just needing someone there in their corner to maybe take the judgment or decision making off of their hands because it's stressful for
Mm.
them. It's something that gives them anxiety or kind of keeps them up at night because they're not sure if they're doing the right things,
Mm.
right? Or putting the effort into the right effort into the right things. So,
Mhm.
a trainer could be there for that situation. So, to more specifically, I guess, answer the question, it kind of really depends on the person. And if if a trainer is your ticket to getting into the gym, like that's the barrier of entry is like, well, I won't go I'm not going to go into the gym
Mhm.
without knowing what to do. Then a trainer may be a good first line of defense for you because it's going to get you into the gym sort of with a chaperone
Mhm.
that says, "Hey, you're with me and we're good here. I know what's going on and I can tell you exactly what's going on and how to navigate it
Mm.
strategically and effectively." Right. And that can be a great thing that a trainer can do for people, but it kind of depends.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, I know for me, I mean, I could probably have figured out my own workouts and made some and like I could have gotten sore and felt like I was making progress, but to be able to pay somebody monthly to just here's your workouts and then say, "Oh, you know what? My shoulder's a little weird here." They're like, "Okay, I'm going to try this." And then,
Hmm.
"Oh, yeah, that feels a little bit better. Been doing this for a month now and now it feels better." Being able to take the guesswork out of it, and if it's something that it's so, me looking strong and looking healthy and looking good is really important to me for many reasons. So, outsourcing that, not have to worry about that for me was just like that was like a no brainer. I'm like, I
Yeah.
can either spend, a ton of energy and effort on trying to do this myself, or I could have somebody direct me and be much happier with the results.
Yeah. It's sort of like a
So,
mentor within your business, right? It's,
mhm.
it's all kind of the same thing to me, right? You have a business idea and you understand it's going to take X, Y, and Z to get it done. And there's also a thousand ways to go about trying to reach the final destination, right? And
Mhm.
having someone that's been there before, who studied it, who can reverse engineer their journey based off of their own experience and their education, it's going to simplify it a lot, right? And it's going to take a lot of that hitting your head against a wall factor that we all run into at some point in our lives with something and just
Mhm.
simplify it a little bit better and make sure that your efforts have the most return on investment for the time you have to give to them, right? And
Mhm.
training is so important for our health in the rest of our life, our exercise in general, right? Our fitness and health. But with an increasing demand on our attention and increasing demand on our time, we want to be sure that we're making, we don't have 3 hours a day to, fiddle
Mhm.
around with it, right? Let's say I have 45 minutes 3 or 4 times a week.
Mhm.
Well, if that's all I have, then I kind of need to make the most of it. And I want to be
Mhm.
sure those efforts are put to the best use. And so a trainer can help you
Mhm.
navigate that.
Hope you enjoyed that. Click over here if you want to watch another clip from the podcast. If you haven't subscribed, click over here to subscribe and check out full episodes on any major podcasting platform, full video episodes on the Better Man Podcast YouTube channel.